All right, so let's talk about focus. Now, the first thing that you want to focus on is your why. You want to start with why. Why are you trading? What is your purpose for trading? Okay, and we all want to make money. Of course, we all have that goal. We want to make money, but outside of making money, that's the give me. We all know that we want to make money, but outside of money, what is it that drives you and that motivates you to trade? And why is it that you're here trading? This is something that you want to take some serious time on if you don't already have the answer to that question. For me personally, it's so I have, of course, time freedom, but also I have the freedom and the abilities to do the things and with my family and spend the time with my family and also work on passion projects. All right, so this is, this is like my purpose. This is my why. This keeps me going when it gets frustrating. This has kept me motivated to keep going, when I was struggling and things were not going so well. All right, so that's my why. So if you don't know your why other than making money, I would highly recommend taking some time and getting to know and really have a solid why to why you want to trade. Okay, so along that same lines, you're going to be excited. We're all excited to make money, and we're all in here to make money at the end of the day. But your focus should not necessarily be on the amount of money that you can make. Your focus should be on your execution and your strategy and making sure that you're being consistent. Okay, and not just in consistent with your trading, but consistent with everything outside of your trading. So your daily routines, what you do that keeps you in the right mindset to be able to step in front of your computer or your mobile device and make the trades and execute the way that your strategy and your plan is designed. Okay, so these are just a couple things that you definitely want to take some time and make sure that you have a solid understanding of, so that you can get the best results from your trading. Okay, another thing that goes along with focus is distractions. All right, so with distractions, you want to make sure that you're trading in an environment that's free of distractions. So for example, for me, my wife and I have an agreement that during my hours of trading, during my trading window and my door is closed, this don't bother me, or don't, unless it's an absolute emergency, just let me be in my space until I'm done. As soon as I'm done, I open the door and then she can get off, say whatever she want to say or whatever it is. But unless it's an absolute emergency, just leave me in my space and let me focus on trading, right? Because if your significant other or your child or your pet or whatever it is, they come in while you're in the middle of a trade, it's not going your way, you're sweating, and then they come in to talk to you or they want to ask you something, and it's not it's not going to be your priority in that moment, and your priority, you're going to be focused on the trade. So you may snap at them. It's going to cause a lot of issues and a lot of friction, and then it's going to take your focus off of what you're here to do. All right, so make sure that you're trading in a distraction free environment. I also make sure I silence my phone, and I don't play any. I play some soft music in the background that also helps with my focus. I call it frequency music. So this is another thing that I do to help me with my focus. But I don't have any videos playing. I used to do that, and that would distract me a lot. And I don't have anything other than the charts and just the music in the background. Also, with distractions, I want to make sure that I'm not scheduling anything to my trading window. Let's just say, for instance, I'm living in an apartment and they need to do some maintenance. If for whatever reason just has to be done during my trading window, then I won't trade for that day, or I at least won't trade until they come and do whatever they got to do, because I don't want to get distracted in the middle of a trade and I have to go get the door and see what they doing and all of that stuff. So if there's a reason that out of my control that's going to distract me during my trading window, I just won't trade for that day. The beauty about the market, it is going to be open tomorrow. If it doesn't open tomorrow, then if there's no more market, then we got bigger problems than missing a trade or two. So you don't have to worry about missing trades. The market will be open tomorrow. You will have plenty of time and opportunities to make money in the markets. Okay, so that's gonna cover our focus. You want to make sure that you understand your why. You want to make sure that you're focused on the right things. You want to make sure that you are trading in an environment free of distractions. And if you do get distracted and you just can't avoid the distraction, I highly would recommend just not trading for that day and then come back tomorrow when you are trading in an environment free of distractions. Okay, so that's going to do it for this section. In the next section, we're going to talk about routines and habits.